of the pain. I was tired of the losses, I wanted the game. I want the whole world to know my name. If I make it out, no, I'm bringing the game. They my brothers, yeah, they know my pain. We don't share a mind, but I love them the same. Gotta stay humble, now I stay in my lane. Never let the money fuck with my brain.
Hey, welcome to Dream Tour, the podcast where we take you on a tour of many different types of people's dreams. We like to talk to artists, entrepreneurs, and athletes about their dreams, goals, and aspirations. Today, the special guest we bring to you today is, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gabb Goudy, and I like to talk shit on Twitter.
Yeah. I love your Twitter. It has been entertainment. I've probably followed you for, I don't know, maybe since last Brown season, end of last Brown season.
Yeah.
And always talking crap to people on Twitter, and it's so much fun to read. It really is. How'd you just blow up? Was there any specific tweet? Was there a tweet?
Yeah, there was. So I didn't use Twitter for like a super long time.
Yeah.
And I in college I used it a little bit, or I would like look at memes. I would never tweet anything myself. And I went to the Browns like first scrimmage when they like scrimmage themselves, whatever it's called, Orange and Brown scrimmage.
Yeah. I've been up there a couple times.
Yeah, I took a picture of Odell on the sideline and then one of him like on the big screen. I said things I'll never get tired of seeing. Blew up.
Oh yeah.
It blew up, and I had like 600 followers, and then after that picture I had 4,000. Yeah. And I just went from there.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah. What are you at now? I know your Twitter account is pretty big.
I just hit 27K last night. I was really excited.
Yeah, I'd be really excited.
I don't like to like tweet about me being excited about it because I'm like people.
Because most people don't want to be happy for you. That's like a big thing with your page too. Is like people hate. People really do hate on you.
People really hate. I don't know what I do or what I like cause people. Like
I don't
something
think
about
you're doing
me.
Anything wrong.
Something about me really triggers a lot of men.
I think it's the fact that you have better sports takes than a lot of men. A lot of men have no idea what's going on. They're talking crap on Twitter, and you're like, nah.
And they're not very funny, so it sucks.
Yeah, oh my gosh, your TikTok, your one TikTok about a woman in the sports industry, and you said Steven747.
Yeah, like that's literally like every single name. He had like no profile pic, and yeah, barely a name.
Oh my gosh, that is like probably one of my favorite TikToks I've ever seen, and like I went to Cincinnati for 2 years, so when Sir Yacht started talking crap about Cincinnati being in Kentucky, that was the funniest thing to me, because like I'm from Northeast Ohio, and like I'd say that to people when I was down there. I love going down to Cincinnati in Browns gear and just like booing every Bengals fan I see.
Yeah, that's funny. Cincinnati, I don't hate Cincinnati, but I'm
but
not
part
gonna.
Of Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go there, you know.
No, Cincinnati's
like,
fun. It definitely is, but they're definitely very Kentucky vibes. All my Cincinnati friends are gonna be talking crap after this.
But it's true.
It's true. Yeah,
it's just facts.
Yeah, the Bengals are the best team in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So I've already kind of introduced what you do. So you're on Twitter. You work with FanDuel. You talk about the Browns. You make fun of simps all day long.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's very funny. And you did just recently start like a football players and their puppies thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I followed that.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you're doing right now?
For right now, that's basically it.
I mean, that's a lot.
I'm working on some other things.
Getting some stuff out there, yeah.
Yeah.
All I do is my podcast here. I've been working on trying to maybe start another show, do something else, but you got to do what you got to do and slowly grow your base, but your base is getting up there. You're able to do some things. You're really able to make an impact on, especially Northeast Ohio.
I think I'm going to go on Twitch, too.
Oh, you're going to go on Twitch? That'd be cool. That'd be super cool.
I'm not good at any games, but I'm still going to do it.
Perfect.
And I think people would
laugh.
People
love that. People will love that. Yeah. That'd be super fun. Do you have any ideas on games that you play?
I have 2K.
Yes.
And I'm going to play with OKC because of Kelly Oubre. And that's my team.
That's fair. Yeah. Are you doing something for the draft tonight?
I'm doing a live stream tonight, but I'm also going with like a couple of my friends just to one of the restaurants on East 4th Street just to watch. Yeah, that's super cool. I always wondered, like, you're always live tweeting the Browns games. Do you do anything else during Browns games? Do you get hammered?
No.
Yeah, that's really it.
I was gonna wonder, like, are you on Instagram Live or something?
I went on Instagram Live for the first time. I've never done it, and I went on Instagram Live for the first time. There was like 200 people on it.
Oh wow, yeah. Or you could like TikTok Live too. TikTok Live, so that people will send you the coins.
I've been on FanDuel's TikTok Live a bunch.
Oh, that's cool.
It's wild.
Yeah, how did you come across FanDuel?
So I was just tweeting stuff on the internet, and like one of their content guys, like their main like VP of content, DM'd me. He was like, "I like what you do. You're really funny. Have you thought about doing this for compensation?" I said, "Every day I think about that, but I don't know how to do it because I work in science. I'm like, this is not my field. I don't do anything in sports. I don't know what I'm doing."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Let's set up a Zoom call." And then we did a couple calls, and like a couple contracts later, I'm on their TikTok getting roasted by 15-year-olds every day. So yeah, that's how it works.
Roasted by 15-year-olds?
Yeah, every day.
Are they not nice on TikTok?
Oh no. They are worse than Twitter.
I will get on TikTok a little bit, but like, yeah, the vibe on there is strange. It is strange.
Yeah.
At least Twitter, you know you're getting into an all-out war when you sign in. Like, everyone's going to be talking crap no matter what. You know that. But TikTok, like, half of it's like positive vibes, and the other half's like, I hate you.
Half the time, like, I post a video on FanDuel's TikTok, and then someone, like, duets it, and halfway through the video, they, like, cut me off and go, "She's a woman, she doesn't know sports, shut the fuck up." I'm like, oh my god. And it gets so many likes.
It's probably like a 15-year-old dude, too.
It is.
Who has no idea.
It gets so many likes every single time. Someone did that yesterday, and it got more likes than my own video.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So, what, like, do people just sign up through FanDuel with you? Like, I'm actually not, like, I guess this is a free FanDuel ad. Tell me what FanDuel does. Because, like, I mean, is it a sports betting thing?
Yes, it's a sports book, and then they have, like, daily fantasy where you can, like, create lineups and, like, put money to try to win.
Okay, so...
But in Ohio, we can only do that one because we can't do the sports book because it's not legal
yet. The sports book that Barstool runs, we can't do. Yeah. You have to go to Pennsylvania. I knew that.
Yeah, because when I lived in Pittsburgh, I could use FanDuel.
People from Pittsburgh hate you, don't they?
They hate me.
Oh my gosh! Does that help your growth? Though?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they probably
they share my stuff and they talk shit on me, and I'm like, just keep doing it.
Keep doing
it. Keep doing it.
Keep hating me so much that it benefits me. I love that.
Yeah, I had like this one guy say, like, because it's just so weird. Like Steelers fans, there's groups of Steelers fans that are like nice, and there's groups of Steelers fans that won't interact with anybody else from a different fan base. I'm like, that's a little strange and that's a little scary.
Yeah.
And then some guy tweeted, "There's two types of Steelers fans: ones that hate me." And the ones that interact with me, I'm like, well, I'm glad I'm a subcategory of Steelers fans.
Yeah, you are. They might as well put your face on the billboard.
They should. I mean, I paid rent in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they might as well put you up
there. My taxes went to their stadium.
Yeah.
Put me on.
You own that stadium now.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I love seeing. Don't you know like a Pirates player or something? Or you met him at least, and he was on your
One
Instagram?
of my friends, someone I'm friends with still, but someone I was friends with, he worked for their organization, still does, and like I would just hang out with sometimes.
Who was that you had the picture with?
Joe Musgrove.
Okay, yeah. I just remember you seeing that. That's so cool. Like sports have always been like something that like I love, but also I'm not that into. My brother over here, he knows a lot more about sports than I do. Like he could him and my dad and my brother can really go in on like stats all day long. Yeah. But I'm kind of like more of a spectator.
Well, I feel like I'm like that too. I'm not a big stats guy. Okay. Like I don't care about your stats. I'm here to make memes.
So that's the best thing. I'm gonna take that clip and just I don't care about stats. I'm gonna make memes.
That's really what
I'm
here for. Like I don't care if Baker Mayfield threw 22 interceptions last year. I'll just make a meme of it instead of telling you about all the things that he did to do that.
Let's talk Baker Mayfield. Let's talk Baker Mayfield.
I mean,
what are your opinions? Like, do you really think he's not the guy? Or do you think he is the guy?
Well, I think that...
Is he just Mr. Right now, or is he Mr. Right?
He's Mr. Right now. That's absolutely sure. I don't hate him, but I don't think he is the best.
The solution?
But I don't think he's the worst possible option that we could have.
I agree.
We could have, like, freaking...
I mean, do you remember the past 18 years?
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take what I can get. We're winning games. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if we had, like, Deshaun Watson or, like, Dak... pre-ankle.
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously, if we had freaking Tom Brady in his prime, you'd be great too. But
right.
You can wish a lot of things, but like, I agree. Yeah. I think has his moments, and he's on this cycle of like crappy week. People talk crap.
The meme.
Have you seen that meme?
The
cycle meme. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I might have seen it from you somehow.
But it's so true. It's so true.
Yeah, I mean it is. He plays like crap, and then people talk crap about him, and then he comes up and he's like, screw the haters.
And let's beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
Then lose to the Steelers.
The Bengals suck. I made a bet my freshman year at Cincinnati that I'd like shave I would nair my entire body. At that point, I had when I had I cut off 18 inches of hair 2 months ago. Yeah, I had a super long hair. So I told everyone I would nair my entire body if the Bengals won one game. One game against the Browns that year. And we won twice, and I was...
Nice!
I was so lucky. Because my friends would have held me to that, and I would have done it. It would have been funny.
It would have been funny.
Made a video.
Yeah, definitely
I made Barstool a couple times. Cincinnati Barstool, at least. A couple times while I was down there. Had a good time.
Nice.
Parents aren't proud of that one. But, so, actually, I had some questions. You're a chemistry major. You're a chemist.
Yeah.
That's insane. I love science.
I used to, like, love it a lot.
I mean, you're repetitive action, and it's hard to...
Yeah, and I was, like, when I went to school, I went for biochemistry. And I thought that I wasn't going to go to med school. I was going to be an optometrist or something along the lines, like, maybe a dermatologist. Then I realized, don't like blood. Don't want to touch anybody.
Yeah.
I need to find something else to do.
Yeah, so what do you do? What did you do pre... being the Gabby, how do you pronounce your last name?
Goudy.
Goudy. Okay.
Yeah.
How many people say like good?
Everything. They say everything.
Good.
Yeah. Everything. They say it all. Whatever
Goudy,
you think.
So, pre just being Gabby, Gabb. Is it Gabb?
You can call me Gabb, Gabby.
Okay.
Anything.
Gabb Goudy. Pre being that, what was the chemistry life like?
Oh my God, it's so boring. It's so boring.
Really?
Yeah, I'd wake up at like 6:30, go to this stupid lab, put on my stupid goggles, put on my stupid coat. And do stupid experiments.
I feel like that sounds fun. Like, I don't know.
It's
to me,
it
sounds
boring.
kind of fun.
It's so boring. And, like, the people... And I just didn't have, like, friends at work, I guess. Because we didn't have any common interests. Like, I didn't want to talk about them playing fucking Zelda.
Oh, yeah. I could see chemist being not so, like... I feel like chemists would really be into the meme world, though. I don't know why. I feel
Weirdo memes, not the normal memes. Like, some...
Normal memes. I feel like that's a made-up saying. I don't think there's any normal memes out there. Memes are weird.
Yeah,
but yeah, they probably... I could see you having a communication bridge with a lot of the typical chemists.
Yeah, and, like, a lot of them... I'm not saying they weren't nice.
They're
very
nice. They're probably good people, but there's a gap.
Yeah, they're
very
nice.
Personalities.
And they didn't have a lot of social skills. Yeah. But they were very nice.
See, I I love science. No, not a scientist in any way, shape, or form. Not studied or anything, but I love, I like biology. Biology is super interesting to me. I have a decent understanding of, high school level honors biology and anatomy and all that stuff. Chemistry is the reason I stopped liking science. I love physics. I love biology, anatomy. I love all that stuff. But chemistry, it didn't click for me.
See, I think I'm the opposite because biology and all that stuff, I'm like, not really.
What
but
about physics? I think physics is fun in my mind.
I like it.
At least
I like
the general
physics
understanding.
when there's numbers and not hypotheticals.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
And that's why I like chemistry. I like the numbers about it because I like being able
that's
to
why I didn't like chemistry.
Yeah, I like when you can do something and you know you're gonna get a value.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can check it to make sure it's right, not like some hypothetical, let me make this up kind of deal.
I feel like being 20 and not 16 now, when I was 16 was the last time I touched chemistry. And, at that point in my life, math was way harder for me. After I stopped doing math, when I have to go back, after I stopped doing high school math, when I had to go back in college and do math, it was so much easier for me because I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
In college, it was different. It was they actually, I understood, there was real world application, I felt like. And I couldn't do math in high school, and chemistry just destroyed me. But surprisingly, I was good at physics, which is a lot of math, too.
It is a lot of math.
But I don't know what's the difference. Could you tell me, what's the difference in the math?
I just feel like with physics, you have, application. You, can...
I can understand gravity in a ball going into the air.
Or if, something's falling off a table, whatever, you can, see it.
I can understand, how the world moves. But chemistry, that's something I can't see. That's all invisible stuff. Oh, man. In case you guys are interested in science out there. But, so what's the... Here, this is one of my questions from my original show. I actually started this show with a list of questions, and I just asked my list of questions to every person. But it got super boring for me, and I feel like boring for the crowd, and I just I'm trying to, do, a mesh of a theme, but freeform. So my first question for you is, what was the first thing you wanted to be when you grew up? You went into kindergarten, and they're like, what do you want to be? What would you say?
Oh, my God, I couldn't even tell you.
The first thing that you could tell me, though.
Okay, the first thing I wanted to be an optometrist. And I did that all into college, and that's when I said, hell no.
Okay, what does an optometrist do?
Eye doctor.
Eye doctor, okay, thank you.
I wanted to be an eye doctor.
I heard, oh man, I should have thought about that.
I've had glasses and contacts my whole life, and I don't know.
See, 20/20 over here.
Hell no, not me. I take my glasses off, contacts out, can't see anything.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't even see your face from.
Really?
Yeah, it's so bad.
I mean, I'm red-green colorblind, so I would much rather be red-green colorblind all day and then have 20/20 vision. So like. I'm still. I'd much rather. I would never trade this. Never trade being able to see things far away. Cause like I love seeing a road sign and just being with someone who can't see and being like, "Can you read that?"
I'm like, no, I can't. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. So that's interesting though. That's really interesting to me because like wanting to be like an eye doctor and then coming into being a sports personality, Twitter personality. I don't exactly know what the word for it is, but like you're kind of like you're a personality that people like to hate, people like to support. Yeah. So how did you transfer? Did it just happen?
Well, not to suck my own dick here, but I feel like I've been always pretty funny, even though people don't think I am.
Okay.
So
that's pretty funny. I could give you that.
I mean,
I could give you that.
I don't know. I just feel like this is just how I always act.
Yeah.
Around like people I know my whole life.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like in high school I was like a little shy,
mm-hmm.
and then when I went to college I just had fun and met people and did things I enjoyed, and just I always have loved sports. Like when when I was in college, the Cavs went to the finals every single year. It was awesome. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I talked about sports all the time then. If I would have started now, who knows?
Yeah, you'd probably have 100,000.
Yeah, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or more people would have hated me because my LeBron talk.
Oh yeah. Are you a big LeBron fan?
Oh yeah.
If you don't see, we got some LeBron posters in this room over here. We actually are, but me and my brother here are both St. V alum. So
nice.
yeah, you know, you have to you have to like hail LeBron to get in there. So not really. No offense, St. V. But like we grew up LeBron fans. My dad went to St. V and when I was like 1 year old, I think I would have been 1, and when I was 1, 2, I was at all the games. I was a baby being held by my mom, but I was at all his high school games.
Yeah, I went to a few, but I was like.
You would have been young too.
I was like second grade, maybe first grade, second grade.
I don't think you could. I mean, it depends what year, but yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh.
I'm old though.
I don't think. How old are you?
25.
20. Yeah, you're only like 5 years older than me, so you'd have been in kindergarten.
Yeah.
You'd have been in kindergarten, first grade when he was going there, right? No?
You were 2.
2? How? I don't know. He was there till 2000. He was there till 2002. That's all I know. I think.
Sure. Sounds right.
Yeah. LeBron's awesome. I like LeBron.
Me too.
I think he's the best
basketball player of all time.
Yes.
Yes, me too.
I mean, the argument. It's just like. At John Jackson, I'm adding you right now. Michael Jordan played against some scrubs.
I made a TikTok about that.
I mean,
roasted.
I mean, the argument that I used to make is just go watch Michael Jordan highlights and don't go watch LeBron highlights.
Yeah.
Go watch J.R. Smith, and then you're like, man, you know. J.R. Smith looks really good, you know, because just the athleticism. Like, I'm not saying that Michael Jordan isn't a GOAT, or isn't the greatest of his time, or isn't the best up there. He's amazing, but
he was playing with his competition, so you didn't have to be any better. He was the best then.
The difference is Michael Jordan was there, and the kids. LeBron grew up watching him and being like, I'm being better than that. Like all the players now looked up to Jordan, and now they're all. That's how the world works. I feel like, you know, I want to see who's gonna be the next Tom Brady. Who do you think's the next Tom Brady? Just
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he probably already is.
Patrick Mahomes is so good.
He definitely.
Me and Patrick Mahomes were born on the same exact day.
No way.
Same year, everything.
Wow, you guys are the same, sign or whatever.
And then he makes $500 million, and I make like $5.
$5. That's not bad though. I mean. It's more than $1.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have made negative money, so.
Oh God.
I make negative money, but I still put up that $2 bill for good luck because I found a $2 bill last week, and I assume that's good luck.
Has to be.
I assume it means good things. So what's upcoming goals for you?
Upcoming goals. Sports full time, no science.
No science.
Yeah.
Get out of the science.
Get out of the science completely.
What if you want to science for fun? Do you ever science for fun?
Mm-mm.
Never. When was the last time you did science for fun?
I couldn't even tell you.
Oh my gosh.
I drink wine. That's science.
That's science. There's science. I mean, everything's science.
Yeah.
If you go to some extent.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I'm glad you're switching to doing something you love, because that's kind of like that's the whole thing. The message I want to get out with this show is, no matter what you love doing, there's some way that you can do something with it. You don't have to go full time. You don't have to do whatever, but like you can do something you like more. And you're a real example of that, though. Yeah. Like you really went from just working to being funny on Twitter to, like, when I say your name to people who are Browns fans, they know who you are.
No, they don't.
I don't know, from my personal experience, that a decent amount of Browns fans on Twitter know who you are. Twitter and maybe Instagram.
I'm trying to build up
on Instagram?
I'm trying to build up my Instagram. It's not the same as my Twitter. I'm at 13K on Instagram.
I started an Instagram marketing strategy where I just became more active, and I think I went from like 780 followers to 850 in the past few weeks.
Nice.
But it's literally just like I post every day. That's literally my strategy, is post every day, and I comment on everyone I see.
I comment on a lot of things, and I make it as interactive as possible. Like a lot of my captions I've been putting, like, I said, tell me your NBA hot take, and I'll reply to it. I'm not replying to all of them. That's mean. Yeah. I can't, because there's a lot.
Yeah.
But still, like,
big.
It makes
a lot you don't only have so much time.
It makes it like more fun for everybody else involved too.
Yeah, I like your Twitter when you like say things like I feel like you tweet like and like ask people what they ate today or something. Like,
and somebody will respond.
Questions. Yeah, you just ask people questions. I think that's the first time I ever I responded to you a couple times, and one time you liked my tweet, and I was like, yes, I'm so cool. I was like, this famous girl's liking my tweet. It's so funny, but yeah. Do you remember like a couple months ago? I went in your Twitter DMs and I said, hey, everybody's hating on you, but stay positive. I like what you're doing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that being the same person? Because I did that, and then like 2 months later, I reached out and said, do you want to come on the podcast? I was playing the long game.
You should have just asked me then.
No. I had to grow the show. The show has grown a lot. So I had to get it a little more professional. I had to learn what I was doing. And now I feel like there'll be more value in this episode now that I'm more experienced. Yeah. But I was playing the long game. I had a long plan. I was like, I need to get the Browns girl on. That's what I originally...
The Browns girl.
Yeah. Do you do a podcast of your own? Because I feel like I've seen you at least talk about a podcast on social media.
I've done like a couple things where I've interviewed like athletes, and I pop that on like my Instagram or on Twitter. But I don't have my own like weekly, like bi-weekly kind of show. Yeah. I'm working on it, kind of, maybe. We'll see.
Have you been on other people's podcasts?
Yes.
On a few of them?
I was on one last week. It was the worst experience of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't any fun? What was it like? What was the vibe?
Some guy, weird. It was only like 3 minutes long. I was like, what the heck? And then he asked me like weird questions, and I answered them. And then he like mashed up clips together and like asked like put something that he didn't ask me as the question on there, and it was like me answering it.
Did you promote it on your own social media?
No.
Okay,
when I said like I like quoted and I said, this is absolutely like this is disgusting. Don't do this. Like you should never ever have anybody else on your show. Like I don't know what you're trying to do here. It's not funny.
Was it a big show? Like
no.
Do you know?
It was just a random guy, but I was like, yeah, I'll be on your show. Like I'd love to go on people's podcasts.
You gotta take opportunities.
And then he just like made it into something, and then like I tried to DM him and he wouldn't respond, and someone else DM'd him, and he was like, I thought it was just really funny, that's why I did it. I'm like,
oh my gosh, yeah,
what an absolute ass.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait to see what crap you talk about me.
Oh my
god,
stop!
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. So I guess I just asked about the goals, but this week you want to tell because this is gonna come out Sunday.
Okay.
So if you have anything that you want to talk about that you're gonna be doing that you want people to check out.
Well, Sunday at like 11 or 12, I'm gonna have a power hour.
Okay.
For the Browns game on my Instagram.
This will be out at 9, so people have time to drive from Akron up there. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do like a power hour on my Instagram and just like answer like questions about the Browns. I'm going to the game on Sunday if we're still allowed to go. Who knows? It could be shut down by then.
I mean that stadium's so big. You could easily social distance in there.
I know. I went last weekend.
I haven't been, but like.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing this week, and it's really it. A couple of TikToks.
Yeah. I've been. Shoot, I miss going to Browns games so bad. Since I've probably been 16, I've been to almost every home game, at least to tailgate. Yeah. Like not in to every game, but like I'd go up there, and like my dad, my dad has sold Browns gear most of my high school life and up, so I would be up there, walking around with T-shirts. If some I don't know if people would recognize me, but I was up there, dog ear hat, get your T-shirts here. I'm that guy. I'm walking around the lot, and
I love that.
It's fun. It's just such a vibe up there.
And it's like so fun to interact with everybody up there because everybody's just having a good time. Even
where do you go? Muni, Pit?
Yeah.
Which one?
Muni.
Usually, Muni's your go-to. I like the Pit a lot at first, but then I think last year we started going to the Muni lot more, and the Muni lot is fun. Like, there's a group of guys who are always playing beer ball over there, and I love me some beer ball. There was like teams of 7. They were taking each other out. Oh,
that's so funny.
Yeah, and there's always those the people with the hammer and nail game.
I'm so bad at that. I can never flip it. I can't even flip it because I'm so weak.
I just can't do it. Like I tried one time and I was like, you know what? Bad. I suck. I'm not playing this game.
I'm gonna hurt somebody else doing this, so probably shouldn't.
Oh my gosh, man, do I miss the Browns games though? Have you been to most of the home ones this year?
I went to the Colts game and then I went to the one that was just last week, and that was pretty bad.
So yeah, that was very entertaining to watch.
It was
the whole 3 points in the first. What, 3 quarters almost?
Yeah, and it was freezing, and there was hail, and it was raining.
You know how fun that game would have been, though, if the stadium was packed, freezing, and the hail, and the
everybody
rain.
Freaking out. Because, like, it started hailing during the national anthem, so nobody was, like, moving or going anywhere. And then it started even more, and raining at the same time, and the wind was really bad. And then the national anthem stopped, and everybody ran in.
Oh, my gosh. That's...
Yeah.
I just can't wait for at least Browns games to be back. I haven't. All right, wait. I got a question for you though. So you're gonna be doing like TikToks and stuff this week. Your regular routine. How actually, let me ask you about your regular routine. What's your like a week in the life of Gabby like?
I can't tell you. It's not like a set week. It's not like it just. If I see something that I want to post a video about, I'll put on some makeup real fast
and do it
and straighten my hair and then put the video up there real quick, because it's just like any random like sports things that come out.
You?
Yeah, like the stuff when Le'Veon Bell got traded. I was like, well, makeup on real quick, make the TikTok, fire it off.
Yeah, you did.
It's just like random.
You were quick with that too.
Yeah.
I never know how Sir Yacht is so quick with all of his stuff.
So quick.
Where does he get this magical information? He's always jumping in like.
Man, I wish I had that information.
Yeah. He just made a song, I think. I just saw the song release on Instagram.
His band had like a record deal. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who was with, but
Yeah, I saw him singing on Fleets this morning.
Yeah.
On his Twitter Fleets. And I stood up and I was like, dude, I love that. You looks great. And he said thank you or whatever, but like that was super cool. I didn't know that like until I think last week that music was something that he did.
Yeah.
And that's super cool. But all right, what like inspires you?
Like anything?
Yeah, like what inspires you to do what you do?
Oh, the haters.
The haters? The haters are your motivators?
Yeah, they're so funny. They make my content better.
I mean, yeah, they make your content better, and like the haters grow your page.
They're so funny.
They're out there supporting you. They're your biggest fans. They really are.
They are so funny. They're so creative too. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I can't imagine just like getting onto Twitter though and just being like a super like fuck you, like I can't.
Yeah, last night someone said something wild to me.
What they said?
Can we read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know what I said or what I did for this guy.
How do you organize like stuff? Do you have to like screenshot stuff? Or?
I screenshot and then put it into an album called Angry Twitterman.
Angry Twitterman.
I don't remember what I said. I said something to this guy. He got mad at me. He said, "I don't want to fuck you. You're ugly." I said, I never once said that. I never said I ever wanted to be around you.
Why does that have anything to do with my Twitter Browns page?
And then I don't know what I said because I deleted it or he deleted it, and then he said, I said something sarcastic, and he said, right, and I'm a millionaire. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with not fucking every now and then. I mean, you probably will never get married or have a family because of how fake you are and the amount of makeup you put on, but there's nothing wrong with that, so grow up.
What?
And I said, what
Dude,
the heck?
Some people are so arrogant to think that they're the like center of life. Like it's crazy. It really is crazy. That
oh God. And then he told me that then he said, JK, I'm just kidding. You probably have cobwebs up there.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's kind of funny though. People go hardcore. I just don't understand why they're mad. Like, what
I don't know. I don't know what
triggers them?
I don't know.
I mean, this is my first time meeting you, and I've followed you on Twitter for a long time now, but, like, I don't get the vibe that you're being fake or just trying to make people mad. They're just mad. Why are they mad?
They're just mad. I don't know why. They're just mad all the time. But they really motivate me to do everything that I do because they are so funny. And I love it. Like, they think it's making me mad, but I just, like, laugh at it. I send some to my mom. Yeah. And we just laugh at it.
Yeah. So if they see this, keep coming.
Yeah,
keep it coming.
Keep doing it. Also, the other women in sports really motivate me too because they also are going through the same thing that I'm going through. Yeah. And people are saying the same things to them. And I'm like, they're putting out good content and you guys are just being assholes.
Yeah. And, like, that's the one thing that I, like, one opinion of mine is that, like, in life in general, women analyze. Analyze? Is that right? Analyze. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should not be a talk show host.
Same thing. It's fine. Who cares?
No. Women are better at analysis. There. That's a real word. Yeah. But I think in general, women are better at that, and, like, I feel like that's something that, like, would be a woman's strong suit is watching a game and seeing things that your basic fan isn't gonna see. I don't see the bridge. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm 20 and I was raised in a time where I was raised in a time where women were always taught me to be equal, but, like, I just don't get the problem with women in sports. I don't see it. Like, I like MMA. I had an MMA fighter on this show. I've done a little bit of MMA training myself, and I watch it once every other week or so with my friends, and MMA has always been women are equally included since they've started, and, like, the people who talk are pretty much all women because they see things different. I swear you guys see things, like, you see stuff I can't see.
I feel like women notice more things than men.
I'm not paying that much attention. Yeah. If we're being completely honest here, when I'm walking down the street, the only thing I'm thinking about is where I'm going. I'm not thinking about what's going on around me. I'm just going where I'm going. And from my experience in talking to females, they seem to be thinking about everything all the time.
Everything all the time.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it gives me a headache. Do you have a headache?
Every day. Every single day.
But, those haters will they'll give you a headache for sure. Or a good laugh.
Sometimes a headache. Most of the times laughs, but sometimes a headache.
That's kind of interesting to me. So you make it funny. Like, you roast the haters right back. Yeah. You go right back at them. You make it funny. The women in the sports industry who just, like, either internalize or just try and brush it off their shoulders, like, I don't know how they're doing that. Because I know they're getting as much hate as you, and, like, even, like, especially, like, people who are on ESPN, up on the big networks, they're getting so much hate, and you never hear about it. I wonder. Maybe they'll tell us. Maybe someone will come out and be like, hey, here's my DMs.
I watched this one. It was, like, women in hockey. Mm-hmm. And because, like, they're professionals. Like, what I want to do is not, like, sit at a desk and say, this is this and this.
You don't want to.
Yeah, I want to be funny, whatever. So I can do that stuff. They can't do that stuff because they can't. It's their job and they're not allowed. But I watched this thing. It was these women in hockey, and they were reading DMs that guys have sent them, and they were so sad about it. It was really sad. Yeah. And they were reading it, and some guy was, like, the guy that was hosting it, he started crying because he felt so bad for them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. How many DMs do you get a day?
Yikes. I don't know. Depends on the day and depends on what I'm doing.
How many DMs you get on a game day?
Game day, not so much.
Not so much? They're probably like too hammered after the game.
Yeah, we're all focusing on the Browns. Okay, and, like, we're not, but depends on what I'm doing or what I post.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I've definitely seen some things where I've seen some fans be very controversial about it. Like, did you say, like, to get Sam Darnold maybe? I don't know. Did you say that, you said you wanted a certain quarterback.
Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson. Yeah, you said Deshaun Watson, and
people were pissed.
People were mad. I remember that one. So, man, I don't even, like, Deshaun Watson. He got his ass kicked by us, didn't he?
Oh, he didn't, but his team did.
I mean, not really. We suck. We're good, but we're not. That's how I feel about us.
We're good, but we're not. Deshaun Watson, very good. His team,
not
very bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he's just really tall and fast, and can throw a football into the end zone.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is Short.
Not as fast. You can't throw the ball into the end zone.
I don't know. Was that the Bengals that he had 21 completions, a spike, and then a completion to win the game in a row?
Yeah, but
he has his moments. Yeah, it was also the Bengals. Joe Burrow, though.
I love Joe Burrow.
I'm in love with Joe Burrow as well. Like, I'd marry that man. I probably would. I'd probably go gay for that man.
You'd get a nice life.
Yeah.
Luxury.
Yeah, life of luxury. I mean, I could smoke cigars in the locker room and just look like a badass with him. That's my favorite video. Oh my gosh. When I was a freshman in high school at St. V playing football, well, I wasn't on the varsity, but we played Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
We held him to his lowest points of the season at 42 or 48 or something like that. So
nice.
That was pretty cool for us.
That's funny.
Yeah, 42 points destroyed us. But it's Joe Burrow, and it was crazy. I wanted him to start at Ohio State, but
same. But
he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, I remember in high school, the boy I dated in high school. Mm-hmm. He was the point guard of my high school basketball team, and they were playing Athens. Joe Burrow literally cooked his ass, and he fell to the ground.
Yeah. He's good at basketball, isn't he? Yeah, I feel like I've seen a video of him shooting around and just hitting some shots.
Yeah.
Man,
so funny.
That's crazy, man. Shout out Joe Burrow. If I'm your type, hit me up. I'm totally playing right now.
No, but seriously.
But yeah. All right, so I've got another Dream Tour question for you. What would you consider to be your best characteristic? If you were to talk about one characteristic that you love about yourself, what would it be?
It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Okay.
I can never shut the fuck up.
I'm the same
way. I just keep talking. It just keeps coming out, and I just keep talking.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and I'm addicted to caffeine. I'm always drinking nitros and iced shots of espresso. So
it just adds to it.
Yeah, it's I maybe should cut down on the coffee, but
yeah, I just can't stop talking. Sometimes I'm maybe just relax a little bit.
Yeah, but it's hard. I talk all day long too. I talk to myself when no one's around.
The same. I'm this.
Yeah.
Laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah, I'm a pretty busy person because I like to keep myself busy because I can't not be. I'll freak out. I have to be doing something. So when I wake up, I take my mornings slow, and then I just start going cutting videos. I like to cut clips out of these long podcasts, put them up on my Instagram. So I sit around, I cut clips, and I talk to myself about the clips. I'm this one, it's so bad.
No, I do that too.
Okay.
Or I'm making my stuff, and I'm oh my god, I gotta delete that now. That's absolutely terrible.
I'm sitting there talking crap to myself or laughing at myself. It's fun though. I feel I think my favorite thing, or one of my favorite things about myself, I don't know if I'd consider it my best characteristic, is I'm really good at laughing at myself.
Yeah.
So I can make fun of myself all day. I can tell Joe Burrow to hit me up, and I'm not gonna be worried that people are gonna call me gay. Who cares? I think it's funny.
I like to do that too.
Yeah.
I like to make fun of myself a lot. I made fun of myself last week because in college I was in a sorority. I was a little bitch. And I posted the photos of myself. I'm Jesus, why? I was roasting myself.
Didn't you tweet something about you? I stopped paying for my friends because they were talking crap about me in a group chat.
Yeah, they were so mean.
I can't get behind the fraternity sorority thing.
I mean, I had a good time.
It's probably fun, yeah.
I had a really great time, but there were just some people that were not very nice.
I mean, that's everywhere you go. There's not nice people.
But I had to pay for them to be not nice, which was
this is ridiculous. Yeah. It's whatever. The idea is cool.
Yeah.
It's fun to go there.
Yeah.
Welcome week of school when they actually let guys in.
Yeah.
They let you in for 5 days.
Yeah, just so they can
They can pick the guys that they want. You go in for 5 days.
And then you got to pay $20 after that.
Yeah, Cincinnati. The vibe down there for frats, it's kind of like no guys at all. Just no guys can come
Only
in.
girls.
You can't
and
even
that's
pay.
Scary.
Yeah, you can't even pay.
Yeah.
But just got a house. I just got a house and had my own parties, so screw that.
Duh.
Yeah. So I got another question for you. What would your superpower be?
Oh my god, I don't like that question.
Why? If you had a superpower, you got to pick one. Anything.
If I had a superpower, it would be to, what is it called when you move yourself to different
Teleport?
places? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Teleport?
I would go everywhere.
I'm with teleporting because it's almost like time travel,
Yeah, get ready 5 minutes before.
Not really, but kinda.
Want to go visit my friends somewhere else? There.
LA.
Yeah,
Bam.
there. Come back to Cleveland? Maybe not, but I'm there.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm out. Starts snowing.
Out.
Let's go to Hawaii. I'm out of here.
That'd be probably the nicest one.
Yeah, teleportation, yeah. I'm with the teleportation, but I always like to stay super speed because, like, you know, if I could be the Flash, you know, it's like teleportation, but, like, I get to be super fast on the way there, and I get to feel cool on the trip. Throwing some headphones.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If I had super speed, I'd be like, you know, the kid in like middle school who like ran around with an imaginary bike. That'd be me. I'd be like, meow. Running around.
Yeah.
Going and getting pizza from New York or Chicago.
Yeah, just go on a U.S. pizza tour in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome. Oh, I want to go on like a tour with this podcast. That's my big goal for next year.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, take it to different colleges and just hang out for a day and try stuff out. That's my big goal with this. It'd be super fun to
definitely
travel. I just want to travel. Have you done a little bit of traveling through the sports world?
Through the sports world, not
just
really.
Yourself?
Just myself, I have.
Yeah.
But the sports world, not.
Yeah, I haven't been too far. I haven't done too much. Like family vacations to Florida.
Yeah.
I have a relative who lives in Burbank, California, so I've been out there. But I want to hit like everywhere because I'll be turning 21 in April. So when I turn 21 in April, I want to go everywhere and just fully experience the cities.
Yeah.
It'd be super fun. So I gotta pick another question here. All right. So when you're done doing what you're doing, when you're retiring from being the Gabby Goudy, the Gabb Goudy on Twitter. I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
No,
I'd rather stall. But when you're done with that, what do you want like your footprint on the industry to be?
I want other women to be able to say what they want and not feel like they can't. Because I know, like, guys, you can go on there and you can say whatever you want and nobody cares because men can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, people will still hate, I think.
Yeah.
People will still hate, but I think there's this...
Yeah.
Like, there's this thing that it's too hard to explain. It's just, like, this vibe that's, like, it's not as serious.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as serious.
Like, women can have fun with it, too. Like, it doesn't have to be guys. Like, I know, like, you see, like, there's, like, Big Cat. He's super hilarious. And there's, like, anybody like that, there's not that many women that do that because they feel like they have to be only in a professional setting. And, I mean, this isn't not a professional setting, but you're still allowed to
be yourself,
have a personality, and, like, showcase that.
Exactly, yeah. That's awesome, yeah. If you can be an example for more women to be like that, I feel like sports will get better if there's more. Like, I personally think that people like you and even, like, Yacht and Big Cat, just the whole being yourself and being a sports thing is big, but like when it's a girl too, like getting that makes sports more fun for me because like,
and it's more people are included and
when
it's more fun.
When you're watching sports with your friends at a bar, are you sitting there and analyzing it professionally?
Heck no.
Hell no. You're making jokes. You're having a good time. Like that's what sports are all about.
And no hate to the people that do that because they're awesome.
Yeah, we need you guys to tell us what's going on.
Yeah, but there's like I feel like it's more entertaining for me to listen to people who are like funny about it, I guess.
Yeah. And especially like if it's a group too. Like if you're watching some of Barstool's content, they do have analysts who are really getting the data, and they have a funny person who's presenting it to you, and so like they have a nice mesh.
Yeah.
What did you do if Barstool came to you and was like?
I can't talk about them.
You can't talk about them. Okay, that makes sense.
Can't talk about them.
So, like, can you, like, tweet at them? Can you, like, communicate with them on
social
social
I have
media?
a lot of friends that work at Barstool.
That's so cool.
I just became friends with them from the internet, and it's crazy.
I've made so many social media friends these past few months.
Yeah,
same.
It's
once you become a online person, like, and you stop thinking about it as, this is just social media, and you're like, this is a place to meet people, and it actually, I think my social media has become a better place.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I think so too. I've met so many people. Like, I feel like there's people that like reach out to me and speak to me. I'm like, why? Like, why do you want to talk to me? Like, what? I don't know. You're so cool, and I'm like.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised when you responded to my one tweet, and when you said you'd come on the show. Like, I was surprised. It's just when you're out there on the internet being yourself.
Yeah.
People can kind of go look. That's my thing though. Is like if you go look at my Twitter or my Instagram, there's gonna be my content, of course. Like my content's always out there because that's important. But also like I'm just me. Like
I'm just being myself.
Yeah, I tweeted yesterday, man. how does anyone know how to make a bagel without crushing it with the cream cheese? Because like, how do you do it? I'm serious about this. This is a real concern in my life.
That's funny.
Because every time I've ever put cream cheese on a bagel, I completely flatten the bagel into this like lump of. Like, is there a way to do it better? Do I have to heat up the cream cheese?
Just get it a little extra toasty.
But then I feel like I can't.
You must be too strong.
Yeah, I just suck at bagels.
You must be way too strong.
Yeah, apparently I'm tougher than a bagel. That's my new. I'm gonna put that in my Twitter bio. Tougher than a bagel.
Yeah, that's funny. But like for real, like the people that I've like communicated with over the past like a year, so insane. Like this is like a random, but the guy that's the voice of Phineas on Phineas and Ferb, we're like friends now.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like we follow each other on Instagram and Twitter.
Does he like make Instagram videos in Phineas's voice ever?
No, but he makes Instagram videos.
Does he do other voices and stuff? Yeah. Is he a voice actor like full time? That's so cool. I cannot do it. I can barely even do like a British accent.
I can't at all.
Yeah.
Let's just not. Let's just not.
I'm not doing that. But all right. So, give me 1 second to think here. I'm thinking of a question.
No,
there's so like with you said like this past year like you've been meeting a lot of people. At what point did it stop feeling like man, I'm putting stuff out and nothing's changing? And switch over to like, wow, this is so awesome. People are reaching out. People are being there. Or did you kind of just like you just had that blow right at the beginning? You did? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
That's nice, though.
I really did.
Yeah.
Like, at first, I'm like, I don't know why these people are following me.
Yeah.
And I started saying stuff that I say to my friends about the games, and then...
They liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, being your real self. That's the thing, like, with a lot of social media people, I feel like a lot of people blow up being themselves and then stop being themselves and fall off.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just a table. But, like, yeah, if you're, being yourself, people the people who would like you in real life are gonna like you on the internet.
Yeah.
I think it's important to be yourself.
I think I did have like a moment though when I was like, oh, this is like I could actually do something like this, like because there's like when I was living in Pittsburgh, there's people that I knew they were doing like media stuff, they were doing like a live stream every week, and I'm like, I'll go on there with you guys, it's cool. And then I said, hey, can I do my own thing? And that's when I started DMing different like athletes, and I said, hey, it was like the beginning of COVID. I was like, hey, I know there's not much going on right now, but if you have free time, I have like a podcast if you wanted to hop on sometime. I had so many people reply.
That's awesome. That's like such like the like a lot of the people that I watch that inspire me, I watch a decent amount of like random famous entrepreneurs, but they always say like, why not take that DM? Why not take that shot? And there's some real evidence right there that it works.
I've had so many people reply. Cardell Jones replied once.
Oh,
but he didn't do it. He stopped. He stopped replying. Play school. Yeah, so he stopped replying, and I was like, but he still replied, so that was really cool.
Yeah.
I have Rashard Higgins' number now because I had to FaceTime to do it because he didn't know how to use Zoom or Skype.
Oh my God.
It's so crazy.
That's so crazy.
It's
that
really
is so crazy. Oh man, that's living the dream right there. That's awesome.
And that's when I was like, yeah, this is something.
This
is
real, something real.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah. I've just like, I was putting out content, and my content, like, at first, you know, was my camera, my phone literally just like sitting there on a table, no stand, just a microphone, nothing. I didn't know what I was doing, but as I've been going on, and after about I don't want to say like 2 or 3 months of being consistent, or maybe 2 months of being consistent, it's just like, every day it's a follower, a reach out, I reach out, and they hit back, and I've been getting some really interesting stuff. Like this right now is probably one of the most interesting, like one of the most influential people I've had on. But
Don't make me cry right now.
Yeah, well, I've had you. I have this I had this guy last week, just a dad from Akron, who has a really super awesome brand in Akron, and I've just been getting some really cool ones. Before that, I had the #1 featherweight MMA fighter in Ohio. Awesome. So it's just after about just putting out for a little while, it just kind of flipped. And like social media has become this super fun place for me. Like I love being on there now, and I hated it before. It's super interesting.
Same, I did. I really did, and now I'm just on it every single day doing crazy shit.
I was really I was really wondering like what type of person you'd be after seeing your social media, because like. You're out there roasting dudes.
Roasting.
Really, like, they probably have to make new social media accounts after
Probably. They probably delete it and put it, like, another number after, what they had before.
Yeah, you know, Steven76543.
Yeah, like, shout out to him.
Yeah, that's so funny. Okay, so we're getting towards the end of the podcast here, but I've got one really important question for you. No. What's your dream?
What's my dream? My dream is to never do science again.
Your dream is to never do science again.
Inspire other women to have confidence to be themselves on the internet and say, fuck the haters.
Fuck the haters.
And be themselves every single day. Because that's like, that's what,
dude, everybody, once you're yourself, once you stop worrying, life's so much more enjoyable.
I'm having so much more fun than I've ever had
before.
And it just took a global pandemic to figure it out.
A pandemic to kick you off?
Yeah.
Did the pandemic, did that help your online presence?
Yeah.
Realistically? Because, I mean, more people are online right now. It makes sense.
Yeah, and because I wasn't working for a while, and I wasn't, like, at the very beginning of COVID, I didn't work at all because...
My job got shut down for, like, a month and a half.
Because a lot of people at my work had it, so they had to shut the whole thing down.
Yeah, I work for Starbucks, so they
they closed, and I was
they
pissed.
They closed. The whole Northeast Ohio, all of us decided to close. Well, some of them stayed open, I think.
Pittsburgh, like all the ones near me, closed.
What my store did is the store manager texted everyone and said, "Hey, you can opt in or opt out if you want to work. If you want to stay home, we're doing 1 month off." It ended up being like 6 or 7 weeks before they had us come back. But they're like, "You can have 1 month off, and we'll still pay you."
That's
and
nice.
You stay at home. Yeah, they did
That's
a really
so nice.
Yeah, they did a really good job. I mean, Starbucks is a pretty good corporation in general, but they were like, "Stay at home," and I was like, "Well, what am I gonna do?" And like, I couldn't get people on the show because I started the show in last week of January, did it for 4 or 5 weeks, not consistently at that point, and you know, COVID hit, and I was like, "Well,
here we go."
Yeah, and then a couple months, I don't know. 2-3 months ago, I started posting weekly now, and since I've been weekly, it's been super fun. It's been just growing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit 100 subscribers here on YouTube soon. Getting pretty close.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'd be super fun. So your dream is to inspire other women to be themselves, be in whatever they want to be.
Yeah, and don't take shit.
Fuck the haters. Yeah, don't take shit. Roast the men, because like honestly, women are so much more empowered than they have ever been in history. You guys, there's a lot of you. 51% of America is women.
Yeah.
So if you're on social media and some guy is talking crap to you, at him. At his ass.
And then everybody has your back.
Yeah, they got your back. I mean, not everybody. There's some guys who have that guy's back.
Join in with him, and I'm like, whatever at this point.
Just at them, too.
Yeah.
Just make a list. Just tweet
at
all.
Them.
Yeah. Just tweet loser, colon, and then all the guys.
I'll say, these people are not very nice. Roast them. Like, that's my favorite thing to do on Instagram. If someone, like, a lot of people, I don't know why they do this. A lot of men like to call women fat on the internet. I'm like, just shut up and don't do that. That's like so weird.
You have no idea how fat they probably
I know, and I'm like,
it's only fat people.
And I'm like, why? Like, why? Because that's not doing anything. And I like sometimes I do it on Instagram, so I take that comment, I post on my story, and I say, ratio this man. People just start commenting.
Oh my god.
And I feel bad, but like, don't do that. That's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, don't. There's no need to call someone fat on the internet.
Yeah.
Who cares? If someone really. Like why does that even matter? Like I don't understand. It makes no sense.
Yeah, no sense.
People are mean for no reason. If everyone was nice, it'd be
boring.
It'd be boring.
Yeah,
it would be boring. It'd be super cool.
It'd be boring.
It'd be cool for a week, and then you'd be like, all right, if everybody's gonna start being nice, maybe I'm gonna start being an asshole. Because this is boring.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got one thing to say to everyone. Check out the Dream shirt. You can get this shirt now. It's for sale, short sleeve, long sleeve. On the back it says today's dreamers, tomorrow's achievers. Go ahead, check this out. Be a dreamer, be an achiever, and go ahead and just let everyone know where they can find you.
Okay, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and it's at Gabb Goudy, GABBGOUDY. And thanks for having me.
Yeah,
it was super fun.
Yeah. So guys, just remember, stay positive, keep dreaming. Just take a step every single day towards what you want to do. One day you will achieve your goals. I promise you. Thanks. Like and subscribe.
Hey, I am a man with my feet on the ground, nigga. I stand. I'ma face my problems, don't help it hands. I'm just saying that I never ran. Yeah. I had to ball in spite of the pain. I was tired of of the losses, I wanted to gain. I want the whole world to know my name. If I make it out, know I'm bringing the game. They my brothers, yeah, they know my pain. We don't share a mind, but I love them the same. Gotta stay humble now.